Well, greetings YouTube model people. How's it going? Okay, coming at you here with a project update for my 2021 Halloween build as part of Russell Model Cars hosted Halloween group build for 2021. And I am working on the infamous Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street series of horror movies. It's a perfect night for an update because it's actually Saturday, October 30th, and that is basically, of course, Halloween Eve, which is, depending on what part of the world or country you're from, it's either called Mischief Night or Goosey Night, or there's probably a couple other names, but my neck of the woods, we always called it Mischief Night. But anyway, so it is definitely, we're on the Halloween, basically, vibe going here this weekend. So anyway, that aside, here's what we got. So we've been working quite a bit on him the last couple of days, a little bit of time I've had for model building and bench time. We'll talk about the hat here first. Again, we painted this first in red brown, a Tamiya color. We went back over the whole model, the whole top of the hat with this, the Vallejo dark brown wash, right? And we let some areas pool up a little darker than others. Then we went with a darker brown even still and painted the band around the hat. And then just earlier today, I was messing around with something that I really enjoy working with when it comes to finger painting. And granted, my knowledge of finger painting is like 2% of 100, right? Because I really know very little. But I do know that with artist oils and artist oil paints, you're able to work with the paint for a really long time and kind of push things around with the brush and blend and all that good stuff. And that's what we did with this paint here, which is the, probably hard to say, the Burnt Umber. It's a Winsor Newton paint, really good quality stuff. I've had this paint forever. I had it for a previous project and that never really came to be. It was an Indiana Jones figure, 1/8 scale. But yeah, we basically, again, of the wash and the color, we went in today with the artist oil a little more in this section to kind of deepen and darken the brown there. Again, everything's very high sheen still. I'm off to the hobby shop after this update to go see if I could get some Tamiya flat clear to put on here. And then up in here too, up in this section, I also put in some darker brown with the artist oil and on the front of the hat here. So just in a couple places, but again, I love how that effect works. Again, you can just literally blend it out all the way to nothing if you keep going long enough and with clean enough brush. Artist oils, you can just keep pressing and pushing out to the edges, and it really creates, again, like basically a smooth transition. It's feathering it out. So anyway, again, I wish I knew a lot more about it. Hopefully someday I will, but it's a lot of fun to do and to watch the effect kind of come to life. It's almost like dry brushing, watch the effect come to life. With dry brushing, it's the same kind of thing with the kind of figure painting is you see the darkness, the shading stays, and then you're blending out the edges so it looks like it's all one solid piece. But anyway, so here's Freddy himself. He's looking pretty rough right now, just in a basically beat up sense as far as the model itself, but even as far as the progress here so far. Basically, we started with a mix of two colors here. These tanned skin and tanned highlight. We kind of mixed those together and gave the whole head painted in that. Then we came back with a little bit of a wash of the Tamiya Clear Red X27. And then once that was good to go, we went in and went heavy on the really significant wounds on his head with the clear red. We still have a lot more to go in those areas because we have to darken them up and really get them to get more layering and texture in there than they are currently. And then finally, we did a wash of this Reaper paint colored deep red. And that's a great color because basically if you mix them out and create a wash, you get these kind of a blend of colors, a dark color, medium, and these light kind of almost looks like bruising kind of color. And I thought that looks good overall as a wash. So again, having a good time with it. We haven't touched the sweater or anything like that. It's kind of in good shape for now. We will be going over that with a dark wash to make it look a little more beat up than it is currently. But until we're done with the this other part, We won't be touching that up just in case we splatter paint down here. We can always touch that up. So that's it for now, folks. That's all we have. I hope you all have a very fun, safe, keyword, holiday, happy Halloween weekend. Enjoy it. As I said, be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, cheers.